start, we're going to give our praises to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai.
Alright, Waha Rakha Kodash, the honors to the apostles, known as Great Millstone, peace, blessings, and salutations. To all like Akim, walking, learning, teaching, and truth and sincerity. Alright, we're the true Hebrew Israelites. We come out every single week to preach the downfall of society and the upliftment of our people, starting with the elect. Alright, basically we're going to start off going in about how the Most High God, Yahweh, is in control of everything. Alright, to him belong the issues from death. Alright, because if you look at what's going on in the news recently, we had that bridge flatline, several people turn them into mincemeat. Alright, and you're going to see a lot more of that. The judgment, the indignation of the creator of this world is about to start coming down heavy on all these fools. So you can get that one first.
Kind. This is the book of Romans, chapter 2, and verse 11, and it reads, "For there is no respect of persons with the Most High Yahweh."
None. There's no respect of persons. The Most High doesn't care who you are. Alright, if you transgressing His laws and you're not a part of that elect number, you're going to get obliterated. And even the elect get chastised. So how much more are you worthless scumbags in the world going to get destroyed? Alright, and a good example was what just happened. When that, for brothers that watched the video on it, there's a lady said that she heard a child and a woman screaming, and after a while their scream stopped.
That's right.
That's what it's going to be when the judgment of God is sent forth on this world. All you people are going to be going to want to repent, but it's going to be too late. After He turns you into dust from the chariots, melted ash from the nuclear missiles, and damn sponges from letting people shoot on you, that's when y'all going to want to repent, but it's going to be too late. There's no respect for person. You don't care how old you is, you don't care how young you is, you don't care if you went to college, you got your master's, doctorate, bachelor. All right, He doesn't care if you give money to the homeless. If you're not part of that elect number, you are set to be destroyed.
Deuteronomy 32 and 39. See now that I am He, there is no God with me. I kill, I make alive. I wound, I heal. There is neither can deliver out of my hand.
God, the Most High does all these things. He heals, He kills, He delivers, all right, and He destroys. That's the time period that we're entering. America is collapsing. This country's not going to continue on another 50, 70, 100 years. Lord willing, don't go another 2. Don't go another 1. This place is set to be destroyed. Mine, tekel, parson. All right, it has been found wanting. That's why they can't even build a half-decent bridge. Well, it was 2 days old, and they didn't even uphold it, man. People was boys. They said they had workers on it. There's people walking across it, and you had cars going under it. That shows you the terror of the Lord.
God, there was no levee. There was no middle beam to give it any leverage, and that's because they were really trying to cut the costs. You know, they were trying to keep the cost of building that bridge down, because these people, they don't really want to put money into this society. First of all, they don't have any, but they don't want to pump a lot of money into this society, these elites, because they know that this place is going down. You know, like the ox said, this place has been found wanting. If somebody can grab that scripture in Jeremiah, I want to say that's 51 and 9.
You got it.
Okay, this is
Did you want that Jeremiah to come first?
Kind. Just because of the statement that you made, you know.
I got it. Jeremiah 50.
Start at 8, Baba Kasha.
Line up where? 8? Okay. Jeremiah 51 and 8. Babylon is suddenly fallen and destroyed. How for her? Take balm for her pain. If so, she may be healed.
Yeah, balm means you got it, Salah.
Yeah, this place doesn't have any balm. It doesn't have a healing agent, a redeeming remedy. That's what it's saying. This place is going down. How for fix it if you can, but it can't be fixed. Esau's trying to patch up these roads. Michigan is known for having some of the worst roads in all the damn country. They're not going to fix that up. You got these buildings that's leaning. When earthquakes go down, the damn foundation starts to shake. There's no balm that can be applied to America to fix it. The money's jacked up. Everybody on drugs out here. The oids, it's getting people the heroin, the weed. This place has no balm. It has no, what's the word? I'm trying to start with an L. but it's not going to be fixed. This place is on a downhill slope going 100 miles per hour. Trump can't make America great again. Trump is going to help institute World War III.
That's right.
God. Verse 9. We would have healed Babylon, but she is not healed. Forsake her. Let us go, everyone, into his own country.
So this place can't be healed, so it's going to be forsaken. These heathens is going to try to get out of Dodge. Some of them is going to get back to their homeland, but a lot of them is going to be fucking stuck here. The same thing happened in Rome. Rome was going down. They was trying to fix it up, but they couldn't. They used to have good. They used to have waterways. If you look now, like on the maps, or if you go visit over in Europe, they have those bridges that used to carry water across the canals. Well, after a while, what happened? They started breaking down. They couldn't get water flowing through the city. The aqueducts. They had their military men out in different countries, so they couldn't have people working and building shit up. It's the same thing with America. It's not running smooth. You got motherfuckers think because the new iPhone X came out, everything nice and dandy. How come the technology? This was such a nice country. Why is it that the technology in your hands is so advanced, but when you step outside, there's shit littered everywhere, and the sky's got chemtrails in it? If this place is getting better. You holding somebody? Or you got that song still?
Yeah, I
you get it.
This is Psalms 68 and 20, and it reads, He that is our power is the power of salvation, and unto our power the Lord Yahweh belong the issues from death.
God, the Most High is in charge of the issues from death. The little Ray get hemmed up on the block at the liquor store. It was the judgment of the Lord. Like yesterday, there was a major accident on one of the main highways here in Michigan, and I got stuck in traffic. It took me an hour to get to where I had to go. It was a big ass build-up crash, and the Most High sanctioned it. He put the now you can get it out. You get that second. He sent one of his angels. He gave him the contract. The angel came to him. You want me doing like this? You want me doing like that? Oh, you want the bridge to fall on these people? How many you want to die? You want him to come through just at the right moment for the front of his car to get smashed in? Oh, you want this construction worker? You want him to, at first he was going to skip work because he was sick, but you want him to come in today so he can catch his judgment? Yeah. The Most High, he's in charge of all these things.
Yeah. Okay. First Kings 22 and 19.
This is what the angels do up there in the heavenly realm. Before something goes down, the angels give counsel to the Most High. What do you want us to do? And then when the judgment happens, he sends them forth. He puts his stamp of approval on it. When this place is destroyed in nuclear fire, it's going to have the person we all call God's stamp on it. He's like, yeah, Duke, it's time for America to go down. It's filth. The stench of his filth has come up to the heavens. It's time for it to be destroyed. The elect are still get rid of them.
First Kings 22 and 19. And he said, Hear thou before the word of the Most High.
So this is the vision that, what prophet was this?
I think it's Samuel.
No, this is
First Kings.
Wait. Yeah, Elijah Khan.
Okay.
So this was the vision that was being given to Elijah. He was able to see what was going on up there in the heavens with the angels, how they go to the Most High.
And I saw the Lord sitting on his throne, and all of the hosts of heaven standing by him, on his right hand and on his left. And the most,
You got it.
okay. But also, when they talk about the angels fighting against each other, that's bullshit. Because this right here says the angels is on his right hand and left hand, those are the wicked angels on the left hand, and the righteous angels on the right hand. So how the angels fighting each other?
That's right.
That's right. That's right. And before you proceed further, if somebody want to grab that Job, the first chapter, and also I think there's a scripture in Proverbs 16 and 4. Since you made that point, because even Satan and the ones that you would call demons, they even work for the Most High Heavenly Father, and that's a thing that that whole rebellious thing. That's a doctrine that Esau pushes out because he wants you to think that there's confusion in heaven. Why do you think the Lord taught us to pray in Matthew the 6th chapter? Our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy will be done. Thy kingdom come on earth as it is in heaven. Because everything is in order in heaven. You know, everything is in chaos on the earth because this devil is in rulership. That's the reason why you have confusion. You know, Esau is the one that brings confusion upon the earth, and that's the reason why Esau has to be put down.
Okay. This is Job chapter 1 and verse 6. Now there was a day when the sons of the Most High came to present themselves before the Lord Yahweh.
And that's a similar thing. That's what's being talking about in the book of Kings. You know, the sons of the Most High, those angels are coming to present themselves before the Most High. That the righteous angels on the right hand side and the wicked angels on the left hand side.
That's right. And Satan came also among them. And the Lord Yahweh said unto Satan, Whence comest thou? Then Satan answered the Lord Yahweh and said, From going to and fro in the earth, and from walking up and down in it. So God, that just goes to show that the angels on the left hand side and the right hand side both work for the Most High, man. They ain't fighting, they both do the will of Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai.
That's right. And the will that Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai's purpose right now is to bring a lot of death and destruction.
Right.
You know, to bring a lot of killing. There's about to be a lot of lamentation in these days. And it's going to increase and increase. It's not going to decrease. And you got people that's praying for certain countries. Like, for an example, you got people praying for Venezuela. You got people praying for Italy, praying for Philippines and in Indonesia or Haiti when the Most High brings certain catastrophes upon that place. But that's judgment from the Lord, man. So death is about to increase and increase. It's not going to decrease.
That's right.
And the ones that's behind it, because it tells you, Baba Kashak, can you grab Sirach, the 39th chapter,
Verse 28.
verse 28. God, go ahead.
This is Sirach, chapter 39 and verse 28. And it reads, There be spirits that are created for vengeance, which in their fury lay on sore strokes. In the time of destruction, they pour out their force and appease the wrath of him that made him.
So the Most High is at peace.
God.
When the brother saw that pile up that happened on 94, and the Most High was appeased. You know, when that bridge collapsed in Miami, killing several people, the Most High was pleased with that. Why? Because all of those people displeased the Most High. You know, so therefore he brought judgment on them.
Yeah.
You know, which is a beautiful thing. Now you got a bunch of wicked ass people inside of America that think themselves to be in good case because the Most High ain't judged them yet. So you got a bunch of people celebrating St. Patrick's Day, getting drunk, you know,
Yeah.
and going on within their folly.
That's right.
When the scripture tells you in what is that, Ezekiel the 21st chapter, that a sword is furbished, man. Shall we make mirth? And the Most High has furbished his sword, which is Esau. He's going to use Esau to bring a lot of death and kill a lot of you people, man. For all of your wickedness. You're going to have Edom killing their own and killing Israelites in these other nations.
Isaiah 29:6. Thou shalt visit of the Most High abode with thunder and with earthquake and great noise and storm and tempest and the flame of devouring fire. God, you know, all these storms, these earthquakes, typhoons, these tsunamis, all this is delivered by the Most High hand.
That's right.
It's his work. You know, they talking about acts of God. They know it's acts of God. Let's get back to
Yeah, you get answers.
let's get back to 1 Kings and 20. And the Lord said, Who shall persuade Ahab that he may go up and fall at Ramoth
Gilead.
And he said, and one said on this matter, and another said on that matter.
So the angels, the Most High asked the question, he proposed it to his angels, all right, who's going to go up and deceive him? So the angels came up to him, one said this, well, I'm going to have a shot with an arrow. or I'll have to get stomped out with some horses, this and that. They was giving us counsel of how they want to destroy another man. That show you the Most High is all encompassing. He's not just all love. He loves the righteous. He loves those that repent. He doesn't, Sirach 12:6 tell you that. He doesn't love sinners. He doesn't love wickedness and evil. All right? He will conspire upon your downfall with his angels and then send his angels out as hitmen.
Yeah,
to come whack you.
And that also shows you that those angels ain't the way that Esau portrays them.
That's
Little fairy babies, little Edomite fairy babies flying around butt naked, man. Hey, the angels are very masculine and they're men of war.
That's right.
That's the reason why when men would see them, they would tremble and fall to their knees, man, or fall to their feet, or even faint.
Verse 21. And there came forth a spirit and stood before the Most High and said, I will persuade him. And the Most High said unto him, wherewith? And he said, I will go forth and be a lion spirit in the mouth of all his prophets.
That's good. So basically, with one angel, he came up with his. He came up with his proposal. He said, "I'm gonna go lie to his prophets. Have his prophets tell him a lie."
And he said, Thou shalt persuade him, but they'll also go forth and do so.
So the Most High said, "You know what? I like that. I like that proposal. Go and do it." So if you read the rest of that chapter, what happened? The fake prophet or the prophets told him a lie, so he went out to the battle thinking he was going to win and got murked up. Kind of get that already out to go with it. All right, that's how the Most High. He's not a lover of wickedness. He's not playing with you people, and everybody in this world is going to find that out very soon. Your chest is getting ripped open by a rabid pack of dogs. And your beloved wife that you work in 2 factory jobs for get stomped to pieces in front of you. Alright? When your favorite son, who you sent off to college and you love him so much, and you've been there, you was there to watch his first steps, when he get his fucking brain blown off and soon to get into your mouth, you gonna realize the Most High is not playing with y'all. You get that already.
This is Psalm 78 and 49. He casts upon them the fierceness of his anger, wrath.
Just real quick, this is talking about in the time of Egypt when the Most High was sending down the plagues. He's giving David speaking, I think, in that song. He was basically giving the backstory on it. ASAP. It was ASAP giving the backstory on it.
This is back in 49. He casteth upon them the fierceness of his anger, wrath, and indignation, and trouble by sending evil angels amongst them.
Yep, so he sent out evil angels. So that's proving the point of what it was showing, how there's angels on the left side and angels on the right side, and Satan is just the angel on the left side. But he's under control of the Most High. And he sends Satan out to destroy you people. That's why people would be driving, dumbasses would be doing 90 miles per hour, sending a text, and then next thing you know, you out the window and slid on your face.
Hey.
Right? Walking down the street, out of nowhere, a vacuum truck come turn you into human giblets. Yeah. It's all according to the evil angels getting their work in. You say something about it?
Con, what I was gonna say is the scripture says in Job the 35th chapter, verse 15. It says that the Most High pretty much programs you in your mind of what you're gonna do, while you sleep. And so he had it set up for you to send that text or do whatever you were doing, to go wherever you were gonna go. The Most High made you receive that text that you just had to respond to.
Yeah, bam, it's over. God, this is Ecclesiastes chapter 8 in verse 11, because the Ak had brought out earlier about how these people living in wickedness, man, and ain't shit happened to them yet. Because sentence against an evil work.
Can somebody grab Job 33:16 verse through 17? I'm sorry, Salakia. Job 33:15 through 17. That's from the Ak, Yeshaya down in Florida. GMS up. Shalom, Mak. Yahweh Shemiah Shabbat.
Job 33. Okay, Job chapter 33, verse 15. In a dream and a vision of the night, when deep sleep falleth upon men, and slumberings upon the bed, then he openeth the ears of men and sealeth their instruction. That's great. You want to break down that stuff?
Con, you got it.
Well, yeah, basically every night, the Most High, He establishes your destiny every day for you. That goes with other scripture, Proverbs. Basically, a man doesn't know his own way. He doesn't count his own steps. Everything is set up. There is no free will. And I bet you Stephen Hawking ass know that too. Hey, this faggot ass should have been under that bridge. All right, I bet you he know God is real. And he up there, now he always, oh shit. You know, that's how he's talking that bullshit. Yeah, talking that bullshit. There's no God. Now he up there quiet, big-eyed and shit.
Which the whole reason that he was bound to that wheelchair, and he had that disease that he had that had him bound to that wheelchair. Hey, it was demons on him. That's a demon that have you bound up like that. But it's judgment from the Most High, because it tells you it gives you accounts in the New Testament. You know, the book of Matthews, Luke, you know, John. It gives you accounts of how certain demons will have a person bound up like that, but the apostles will pray for him and lay hands on him and heal him, or Yahweh Shai will pray for him and heal him. So there's a demon that had them bound up like that, you know. So guess what? Hey, that right there, being in the know and having your mind open through the Spirit, you know that's of the Most High Heavenly Father, that there's judgment from the Most High. Yeah, he was twisted up bad, I want to say oppressor, but I'm not even gonna say oppressor. Right. You know how you go to like a fair or something, and you see those little twisted donuts. That's how he was twisted up.
He was worse than oppressor.
Hey, he looked like a hot Cheeto.
Right.
You got something?
God, but that was judgment from the Most High that he was in that position. You know, just like when you go to the book of John, I want to say that's John the 9th chapter. When they asked who sinned, this man or his the disciples asked the Lord, who sinned, this man or his parents, that he was born this way. But Yahweh Shai said that this was done so that the will of the Most High can be made known. But that man received judgment. It was done so that the Most High can be glorified, but that man also received judgment from something he did in the past life. You know, hey, what does it say in the book of Sirach? You know, after death, then the judgment. Well, that's the book of Hebrews, but it mentions something similar in the book of not Sirach, 2nd Ezra.
Amos 3:5. Can a bird fall in a snare upon the earth? Whereas no gin is for him. Shall one take up a snare from the earth, have taken nothing at all? Shall trouble be blown in the city, and the people be not afraid? Shall there be evil in the city, and the Most High have not done it?
So look, it's basically showing how the Most High is in charge of everything. What do you say in the first part? Some bird what?
Can a bird fall in a snare upon the earth?
So a bird don't fall into a damn trap unless the Most High sanction it. A leaf don't fall off the tree and hit the ground. A fish don't leap out the water. And you people don't die until the Most High sanction it.
I got a reset.
And obviously the Most High was down with the death. But you people going under that bridge. The same way he's going to be down with death tonight. People are going to die tonight.
That's right.
People died last night, or willing, painfully. People going to die tonight. Motherfuckers going to get drunk and party and get green and gleeful. The Most High is going. That's what they trying to shut. They shut down the damn bridge.
The ramps to go onto the freeways.
God, they shut down the ramps last night and today. Probably trying to reduce car accidents. But these dumbass idiots, they still gonna figure out a way to play bumper cars.
Yeah.
God, because you can't deliver out of the hand of the Most High. Hey, quote that scripture again that you just read.
Amos 3:5. Can a bird fall into a snare upon the earth, where no gin is for him? And shall one take up a snare from the earth and have taken nothing at all?
God, and the same thing applies to humans. You know, because when it comes down to you dying, you don't know your time. You don't know when the Most High is gonna call you. You don't know if today you're drinking and you're having fun and celebrating in mirth, you know, in downtown Detroit, and on your way home, you know, your car gets crushed, man.
That's right.
You know? Yeah, you get robbed by some grimy niggas in Detroit because you make the wrong turn.
Yeah.
You know, you trying to go to Grosse Pointe, but you end up on 7 Mile.
That's right.
You know? You don't want to be on 7 Mile. You know, this is Ecclesiastes 9:12. It says, "For man also knoweth not his time as the fishes that are taken in the evil net, and as the birds that are caught in a snare. So are the sons of men snared in an evil time when it falleth suddenly upon them." And nobody's prepared to die. You know, there's nobody that's prepared to die. There's nobody that want to die. You know, but when that evil time comes upon them, with in unawares, it catches them off guard. You know. Hey, for an example, right? I was reading the book of Wisdom of Solomon, the 18th chapter, the other day, and when that death angel, which was Yahushua, passed through the land of Egypt, you had them. There was a lot of Egyptians that were sleeping at that time, but the scripture says that they were plagued with dreams. You know, their dreams came upon them so that they may know the cause of why they were dying.
That's right.
You know, so hey, sometimes when you're about to be put to death, the Most High will allow you to know why you put to death, and that's the reason why He has the prophets that are out here prophesying right now. You know, to let you know the cause of your death and why you're dying, because all you people are wicked, man.
That's right.
I got some.
You want to find it? You know exactly where it's at. Let the Ak bring this out real fast.
This is Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 18 and verse 19, and it reads, "For the dreams that troubled them did foreshow this, lest they should perish and not know why they were afflicted."
God, so you better believe, and we'll never know if the people saw the cause of their death. But usually when people are about to die, their life flashed before their eyes, right? You know? But that's a spiritual thing that happens because they're being shown what they did wickedly. They're being shown what they did to go off. You know, a lot of these homos gonna see doo-doo. You know why they being judged by the Most High.
Yeah.
Yeah, go. And you got it.
Mess.
You got it, out.
I got
Okay.
I just had something.
Isaiah 43:11. I am the Lord, beside me there is no Savior. I have declared, I have saved, and I have shewed, and when there is no strange God among you. Wherefore, ye are my witness, saith the Almighty, that I am the Most High. And yea, before the day it was, I am He. There is none that can deliver out of my hand, and I will work, and who shall let it? God. So when the Most High got His hand in the kitchen to do evil to you, ain't nobody gonna deliver you from it. Ain't no Savior gonna deliver you out of it.
I just got this. To back up what Ak said, that how sometimes before you get taken out, the Most High might send you a dream. And you know, there's scriptures for everything. And I got Genesis. This is chapter 40. I'm gonna start at verse 16 because this happened with Joseph. This Genesis chapter 40, verse 16 says, "When the chief baker saw that the interpretation was good, he said unto Joseph, I also was in my dream, and behold, I had 3 white baskets on my head, and in the uppermost basket there was all manner of vast meats for Pharaoh, and the birds did eat them out of the basket upon my head." All right, so basically just the backstory. Joseph, he was in prison in Egypt, and another dude came to him with a dream, and he asked for interpretation, and Joseph gave him a dream. He gave it the true interpretation. So another guy came to ask him, and he's giving him the dream right now. Joseph is going to tell him what's going to happen. This is verse 18. "And Joseph answered and said, This is the interpretation thereof. The 3 baskets are 3 days, yet within 3 days shall Pharaoh lift up thy head from off thee, and shall hang thee on a tree, and the birds shall eat thy flesh from off thee. And it came to pass the 3rd day, which was Pharaoh's birthday, and he made a feast unto all his servants, and lifted up the head of the chief butler, and as the chief baker among his servants, and he restored the chief butler unto his brothership again, and he gave the cup into Pharaoh's hand, but he hanged the chief butler as Joseph had interpreted to him. All right, so basically one of them, he told him what was going to happen, how he was going to get lifted up, and the other one, he told him how he was going to get slayed. He got slayed, showing you, just backing up what I said. And a lot of these, before things go down, Lord willing, these people get plagued with horrible dreams. Just like when the wife of what's his name? I think it was Pilate, when they was coming Yahushua's crucifixion. She woke up out of her dream, like, let him go. I was having horrible dreams about him. That's gonna be these people very soon. Motherfuckers gonna be
do nothing concerning this innocent man. If I've been plagued in my dreams, with horrible dreams this night because of him.
They gonna be getting on YouTube. Man, I had a dream. It's gonna get millions of views. Man, I had a dream. My wife got raped, stomped out. Man, my son got ate by a bear. All right, and things like that gonna happen to these people because it's all what they deserve. Nobody wants to listen to the Lord. Nobody wants to get it right. Everybody just want to do what they want to do. Therefore, you're gonna be punished.
That's right.
God, that's right.
You want something?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
You still with that?
Kind.
This is the book of James, chapter 4, verse 14, and it reads, "Whereas ye know not what shall be on the morrow, for what is your life? It is even a vapor that appeareth for a little while, and then vanisheth away."
And that's the reason why, if you're an Israelite, you're supposed to be seeking Yahweh Shai today. Ecclesiastes 12 and 1.
That's right.
And the scripture tells you to seek the Lord before that evil day comes. The scripture say, sufficient unto today is the evil thereof. It tells you not to take any thought for tomorrow. You don't know what's going to happen tomorrow. We don't know if we'll wake up tomorrow and all hell be broken loose. We don't know if this devil would declare martial law, lock down the cities tomorrow. That's the reason why you got to be seeking Yahweh Shai today.
That's right.
But you got people that are saying, okay, when tomorrow come, I'm going to invest in Bitcoin. Or tomorrow come, I'm going to invest in Ripple. Or I'm going to invest in this so that, I can have some money in the future for my kids. Ain't no fucking future in America, man.
That's right.
And this place is about to go down. Right. And it's going down fast. And we're seeing it but before our very eyes. When the Lord took down Egypt, he didn't take down Egypt, which America, of course, is going to be taken down in one day by that thermonuclear destruction. But the point that I'm making is the fact that before that very last plague hit Egypt, guess what? There were 9 more that happened. So the Most High is cursing this place's economy. He's cursing the livestock, and he's cursing the fruits and the vegetables.
Yeah.
He's even cursing the air, man. He's bringing judgment on this place to confound these rulers that are in rulership right now. So if you're thinking that you're going to invest, you're going to go in investopia.com and try to build up some wealth for you and your kids in 10 years, you out of your goddamn mind. You don't know what's going to happen tomorrow, man. So if you're an Israelite in America and you're listening to this live broadcast, man, and you need to get your shit together, man.
That's right.
Straight like that. Kind of go ahead, come with that.
This is Salaki.
Because ain't no future from here for this place. And this place is also polluted. Why would you want to invest in a place where in 10 years people are going to be transgender robots? And think about that for a second. Because they're pushing that for people to upload their conscience to artificial intelligence. But then a lot of these people are homosexuals. They're transgenders. They're butt pluggers.
Fudge packers.
Fudge packers. with chubby chick? No, not chubby
Chubby
chick.
chick.
That's how you
chubby
dealing
chick.
with fat women, you know.
I changed.
But anyways, and these people want to be homosexuals. So in 10 years, they're gonna upload their gay conscience to a robot. So you're gonna have gay robots out here, man. Why would you want to be in a place like that? You know? You should want this place to go down, man.
That's right.
Because this place is polluted. Hey, like it says in Micah 2:10, it will pollute you with the sort of pollution. Roughly paraphrased.
God, this is Ecclesiastes chapter 12 and verse 1. Remember now thy Creator in the days of thy youth, while the evil days come not, nor the years draw nigh, when thou shalt say, I have no pleasure in them. So God, while you can get this message now, it's the time to be remembering Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, man. You don't want to wait till that day come up upon us, man, and then it's too late, man.
God, because you might not have no pleasure tomorrow. You know, tomorrow you might not be able to wake up and it's Sunday. Listen to them old jams that Frankie Beverly and Mays. You know, invite your family over for Sunday dinner.
Yeah.
You know, grandma in the kitchen cooking chicken and macaroni. You know, y'all sipping lemonade and iced tea, eating greens and pork chops, smothered pork chops. You know, you want to get yourself right today. Hey, because tomorrow, you know, that bridge card might get shut off, and you might have to get that Trump box. You know? So y'all gonna be in there eating surprise soup.
That's right.
And dry biscuits, man.
Yeah. I got a precept real quick. This is
martial law might break out.
Sirach chapter 5 and verse 7. Make no tarrying to turn to the Lord Yahweh, and put not off from day to day, for suddenly shall the wrath of the Lord Yahweh come forth, and in thy security thou shalt be destroyed and perish in the day of vengeance. You want to break that?
God, you got it.
Oh yeah, so like the scripture we had just brought out in Ecclesiastes. This is not to tarry means to be bushing, to put off, to be playing, man. Right now it's the time to do the opposite thing, man, and come back to our power, man. Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai.
God, the scripture says in our security. Hey, because people feel secure right now. You know?
Yep.
And that's the reason why they're crying peace and safety. They don't think all hell is about to break loose. They don't think that the other nations will push that button and send nuclear missiles over here. They don't think that World War III is going to break out. They don't think that World War III or war, period, will touch the soils of America. So people are in their security. You have people walking around confused, not knowing what the hell is going on in the world. You got niggas walking around with shorts on. You know, people going to work, going down to Quicken Loans, you know, to work and to, you know, thinking that everything is okay. These people really feel secure. That's the reason why the scripture says, her that dwelleth carelessly. You know, all of these people are careless because they feel secure. They feel like America has the greatest military on the planet Earth. They feel like the economy is doing good. Well, none of these people really watch the economy. They don't look at the stocks. You know, which the stock the stock is bullshit anyways, all right? We're not even gonna go down that route. But they don't see that America is hurting, that it's $60 trillion in debt. So, but they still feel secure. You got the media that's pushing out to these people that everything is okay. Obey, obey, obey. Buy, purchase, like that movie. What's that movie? They Live, man. These people are in a trance. But in their security, guess what's gonna happen? You know, they're gonna be destroyed.
Okay. Hosea 6:1. Come and let us return unto the Most High, for He hath torn, and He will heal us up. God, so like He will heal us, and He has smitten, and He will bind us up. And after 2 days He will revive us, and in the third day He will raise us up, and we shall live in His sight.
So this is what the righteous elect are going to do. All right, we come back, we realize the Lord fucked us up. He put us into slavery under these wicked devils. He took us out of our homeland. He got us here in America and scattered throughout all lands. Now, this is what we're gonna come back and repent. Damn, we was getting did like this in slavery. We was getting done like that. But not these people. They're not gonna want to repent until it's too late. They're only gonna want to repent because they're getting destroyed. They don't truly care about Yahweh outside. All these people are atheists, agnostic, Scientologists, existentialists, all that Satanists, all that bullshit. They don't care about the Most High. You about to say something?
No. The Marxism.
Communists.
You know, they're looking for everybody to be equal. Which that's not true. Everybody ain't equal, and they show you that. Is the rich equal with the poor? You know, on this side right now, are we equal with the Rothschilds? Hell no. We're looked at on this side as the base people, and the Edomite nation is looked at as a people of in honor. Not meaning honor in a sense of these people are high intellectuals. Which to be a high intellectual, you have to the spirit of Yahweh Shai has to be dealing with you.
That's right.
You know, the wisdom of this world is a low wisdom. You know, it's not a high wisdom. But they're looked at in honor because they have wealth, because they have riches, because they're dwelling in splendor. You know, they're in pomp right now. You know, but we're looked at as base people. And like it tells you in the book of Sirach, it tells you how agreeeth the pot with the earthen vessel. You know, right now we're looked at as being the earthen vessel. You know, Esau is looked at as being the pot. So there's no equality. There's no everybody isn't equal. Even in America with these low Edomites that's on a low level. All right, the ones that's not as rich as the Rothschilds. Even they look down on us and despise us, man. They hate us. There's no unity, and it will never be any because the Most High don't want it to be any.
That's right.
Really, we're better than you. All right, and the reason that we're on this low level right now is because we sinned against our power. So He brought judgment upon us. But that same power, it says that He killed and He make alive, He wounded and He healed. You know, so our nation was wounded. We were beaten by our power, and the Lord allowed you to be His whipping stick.
That's right.
But now we're in that wounded process. That's the reason why you got these scriptures, right? These scriptures are called the oil. We're out here putting the oil and the ointment on our people for them to be healed. And the Lord is allowing us to do that. And eventually the Most High Heavenly Father is going to raise us back up. And we're going to be the ones in honor. We're going to be the ones that are that are dwelling in splendor.
Okay, God. This is Sirach, chapter 13, and verse 23. When a rich man speaketh, every man holdeth his tongue.
Run it back.
God, this is Sirach, chapter 13, and verse 23. When a rich man speaketh, every man holdeth his tongue.
When a rich man speak, everybody hold his tongue. Like we were just saying, that nigga Elon Musk, if he was out here talking about, I'm giving out the secrets to get rich and I'm throwing out $100 bills, everybody would be right here with their St. Patty's hat turned upside down, ready to catch bills, man. Yeah. But since we so-called poor, we just black, disgruntled niggas and spicks and Native Americans mad at society, so we out in the streets yelling. It's gonna say, keep going on.
God. And look what he said.
And look what he said. They hold that shit to heart. I bet you if Donald Trump came out with a book, 100 Ways to Get Rich in America Quick, everybody gonna buy that shit, even these niggas in the hood.
No, I don't know.
As much as they don't like it.
Yeah, they don't read it.
I don't know about that one.
God. They extol it to the clouds.
They stole it to the clouds. That's all they care about. Oh, you got niggas in the hood worse than Bill Gates, a goddamn Edomite who wants to exterminate you, who's all about vaccinating you to reduce world population, who be walking around in 1990s mama jeans, man. Niggas are, I'm on my Bill Gates, son, rapping about him and shit.
Yeah.
You niggas install that, but you don't install righteousness. Y'all don't install the elders and apostles. Y'all don't install the brothers out here doing this work. Y'all didn't install Yahushua when he was back here putting in the work, walking around, didn't have a place to stay. Oh, you Joseph and Mary's son, you the carpenter boy. Nigga, you ain't shit. Talking all that smack. But when he come back this time, then y'all gonna want to listen.
That's right.
That's right.
What he say in Matthew 10, he not coming back to talk this time. He coming back to destroy. That's why a lot of people want to be getting laid down.
God, I got a precept for you.
Or, Scott, you get yours.
God. This is the book of Salakia.
Okay.
This is the book of Philippians 2, verse 9. It says, wherefore the Most High also have highly exalted him and given him a name which is above every name, that at the name of Yahweh Shai every knee shall bow, of the things in heaven and things in earth and things under the earth, and that every tongue shall confess that Yahweh Shai is Lord, to the glory of the Most High, the Father.
So you people don't want to worship Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai willingly. Now you don't want to worship Yahweh Shai right now willingly without him putting his hand on you. So when he comes back and he kicks your kneecaps in backwards, that's right, permanently leaves you in that position, that's when you're going to worship. Everybody is going to fall in line under Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. We're not going to fall in under God and Jesus. We're not going to fall in under Jehovah. We're not going to fall in under the fucking Comforter. All right, we're not going to fall in under bubble-eyed blackfish. We going to fall in under Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai.
That's
If
right.
you don't want to do it willingly, you're going to be stripped of the tendons in your knees to be forced to do it.
God, that's right.
That's why buildings is falling on you. That's why houses is burning down. That's why California on fire. That's why you got car accidents left and right. That's why you got these missiles going to be shot off, and all that calamity and destruction befalls this world. That's when these people are going to want to listen, but it's going to be too late. Your cries is going to fall upon deaf ears.
God, got to preach another precept right now. Now, this is 1 Corinthians 11 and 25. On 1 and Salaki, it's 1 Corinthians 1 and 25. It says, because the foolishness of the Most High is wiser than man, and the weakness of the Most High is stronger than man. For ye see your calling brethren, how that not many wise men after the flesh, not many mighty, not many noble are called, but the Most High have chosen the foolish things of this world to confound the wise, and the Most High have chosen the weak things of the world to confound the things that are mighty.
So basically, the tables are being turned. The people that you would be considered extra smart, the Most High doesn't deem them that shit. The Most High doesn't care that you. People always hold that over your head, especially us younger brothers. When you at work, oh, you're not in college, you're not going to school. No, the Most High doesn't care about that shit, man.
That's right.
What a damn degree gonna do before a missile touch you? You gonna hold it up? Oh no, you can't touch me, missile. Turn around. You go through the missile, gonna be, oh shit. It's gonna go elsewhere. Now, the Most High doesn't care about that. He doesn't care. The Most High doesn't care how strong you is. You've been in boxing since you was 4 years old. You got the meanest left hook in all the country. You ranked number 1 by age 7. Go to the Most High don't give a fuck about that shit. The wisdom of these scriptures is what's accounted for. Not the things of this world. The Most High doesn't care. You can speak 4 languages. You drive in 2017. All right, you making money on your own. That doesn't mean anything. The foolishness of this world, which is this truth, is what's to be accounted for. This is what's taking over. That's why we out here. We look foolish. Not like the scripture says. You know what I'm talking about.
The foolishness of preaching.
Kind of foolishness of preaching. We don't have to be out here. The Most High can just wrap shit up. We don't have to come out here, but what? He sends us out here for that Romans 12 and 1 to make us a living sacrifice. Right? To truly show that we want this. So then when he comes down, it gets to cracking on you people, it's going to be showed who the true wise men are.
God, I got another one, another verse. And I wanted to mention, you know, because what the Ak was bringing out, the wisdom of these scriptures are despised, man. The true wisdom. You know, but what's upheld, you know, to be rich in this society, that's something that's upheld. It don't matter how you got rich. If you got rich slanging dope and pimping hoes, you know, just because you got money and wealth, these people will praise you, man. You know, these devils got into rulership, and it tells you in the book of Sirach, the 10th chapter, that due injuries and riches gotten by deceit, the kingdom is translated from one people into another. You know, this devil got into power through lying, stealing, and killing, and raping. He didn't get into power because he was a noble man, and he was intellectual with great wisdom and great knowledge. And that's how he excelled to the ranks of ruling over this world. And he got the rulership because he's a thief, man. He got the rulership because he's a devil, because he's a murderer, man.
That's right. That's right.
You know? But our wisdom is being despised. What is true wisdom? True wisdom is to fear the Most High and keep His commandments, man. And it's just as simple as that. To follow the holy ways of Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai. Now that's wisdom. Anything else will lead you to death. And these people that are ruling in society, they love death. Verse 28, it says, "In the base things of the world, in the things which are despised, have the Most High chosen, yeah, the things which are not, to bring to naught the things that are." You know, so the Most High chose us, poor men, all right? Because we ain't no rich men. I mean, we work and all of that, but we're poor. You know, rich in faith. The Most High chose us to what? To bring to naught the things that are. What is the thing that's are? It's this devil's rulership. And this rulership of this devil is first starting to go down by way of the prophets prophesying. That's how it always happened. Before a kingdom went down, the Most High Heavenly Father sent out prophets to prophesy the downfall and the destruction of it. Hey, when you go back to Egypt, hey, the scripture says unto the Lord was saying unto Moses, He said, "I will make you a God unto Pharaoh, and Aaron thy brother, thy prophet." The Most High would tell things unto Moses, and Moses would tell it to Aaron, and Aaron was speaking. So they were prophesying the downfall and the destruction of Egypt. The same way they were prophesying the downfall and destruction of this place. Look at this shit, man. This is how you know this place is going down. So like, if I may get this real fast. Look at this right here, man.
That's man.
Only in this society. And he got AIDS in the face.
Piece of face.
Yeah, piece of face.
I got a piece of 1 Corinthians 1 and 19.
He had to put on a suit like that to throw off his face, man.
1 Corinthians 1 and 19, for it's written, I will destroy the wisdom.
God just got that.
Oh, you did?
That's the spirit, though.
Hey. Well, I got another one. First Peter 4 and 17. For the time has come that judgment must begin in the house of the Lord, the house of Yahweh, and if first begin at us, what shall the end be for them that obey not the gospel of Yahweh? God, and the Most High sent us into slavery and have us beaten down by y'all. What you think going to happen to y'all when the table get reversed on y'all ass?
That's right.
I'm gonna tell you what's going to happen. Y'all gonna be making big rocks into little rocks.
Right.
And you don't have little time to do that shit. Hey, my slave's gonna have like 13 days from 2 Sabbaths. Hey, but hour before the next Sabbath, the second Sabbath, shit gotta be done.
They gonna have less time than that. You know? And you gonna give them a time, an impossible time to do it, because you want to put your foot up their ass. You know? I'll be back in 2 seconds. If that boulder ain't cracked, I'm cracking you. God, you got it.
It's like, one of the brothers told me, what if they do it conferencing? I was like, well, this is what I do. I take them in front of a big fountain and tell them big rocks and the little rocks.
Yeah, that's right.
Good.
That's it. Okay, good. If the righteous is scarcely be saved, where shall the ungodly and the sinners appear?
That goes with the scripture. I'm trying to find it real quick. But basically, we had to drink the dregs of the cup. So we're the Lord's chosen people. So what the hell's going to happen to y'all?
That's right.
That's why your world is crumbling. That's why society is the way that it is. That's why your infrastructure is at a deep.
49 and 12, Jeremiah.
That's why this place is going down. That's why the food is horrible. The air is fucked up. The quality of the people is garbage, man. These ain't no gin. You can't even ask your neighbor for no sugar. You can't even ask your neighbor to throw some garbage away in this trash can, or Eli would have come out with the pistol on you, man.
Yeah.
And I'm being, you can't ask your neighbor to throw no garbage away, man. This place is filth, man. Motherfuckers walking up and down the street at 12 drunk. This place is destined to fall.
And you'd have been better off throwing it on their line and shit.
Nah.
They wouldn't say that then.
And when we're the nation of Israel is the chosen people, the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, like we have here on this sign, like the elders apostles been telling y'all since 30 plus years ago. All right, and all these things happen to us, the apple of the Most High's eye. What the hell do you think he gonna do to a damn Elamite, a shit drinker in India, or to a goddamn Zidonian somewhere in Hamland? And mainly Esau, our number one enemy. What the fuck do y'all think is gonna happen to y'all, man? All the stuff y'all done did, the Most High is he's gonna put the clamps on you, like Jake said. He's gonna put the hurting on you. He's gonna ditch you up.
Jeremiah 49:12. Thus saith Almighty, behold, they whose judgment was not to drink of the cup have surely drunk it. And art thou he that shall altogether go unpunished?
God, so y'all did all this to us. Y'all think y'all gonna go unpunished? Y'all was fucking up the Lord's chosen. Y'all was putting hurdles on us. The one scripture tells y'all went past your bounds that you was supposed to. You what is it? You forwarded the affliction. Anybody? No, that's how you can grab it. All right. So y'all think y'all gonna sell our like what was it saying? Jose, y'all gonna sell our boys as harlots and our women for wine? Y'all think that's just gonna be forever, man? We just had them in slavery, then we let them out, and then we had them here in America. No, that's not how it's gonna be. The tables is gonna turn. We gonna kick your teeth in. We gonna stomp out your life force. We gonna put you in chains. We gonna
That's
have
right.
you working. That's how it's gonna be. Bonobos is gonna get closed down. Goddamn downtown Detroit gonna catch a nuke. San Diego gonna get burnt up. All these places that y'all love and cherish is gonna get destroyed. The same way y'all took us out of Jerusalem, kicking and screaming and crying because we didn't want to get taken out of our homeland by the Babylonians. It's the same way we gonna take y'all, kicking it and rebelling, and we gonna put a mean one on, hurting on you.
God, thou shalt not go unpunished. Thou shalt surely drink of it.
That's not going unpunished. That's shall surely drink of it. Y'all are bastard children. Esau, the so-called white man, is hated of God. All right, you have no place for repentance. Y'all gonna get a fat ass whooping. Y'all not the chosen seed. Y'all are Satan in the flesh.
That's right.
So what's gonna happen to y'all? Horrible things. And y'all know it. That's why. That is the main reason why the so-called white man doesn't believe in God. It was one of the Kennedys that said it in the quote. I don't got my phone on me. Somebody could pull it up. One of the Kennedys said. What did he say? He used a word that starts with a P. He said like perhaps. Just for a second, what if God was black? What do you think he would do to us for what we did to his people? All right, he said that a while back ago. It was one of the brothers that said it, not the president, but it was one of the siblings. All right, and even he knew. That's why the so-called white man is hating us. That's why he don't want to believe in God. He don't want to believe in spiritual power. That's why he hating on Black Panther, because it's putting these dummy niggas back in their correct spirit of hating the so-called white man. They don't want that black retribution like that Edomite came out with that video a couple years back.
They want retribution.
That's why when you walk past Esau at night, nigga get tense and bucket, man. You come up behind an Edomite. Oh, shut up, I'm sorry. You make eye contact with him, they looking down. You stare at him while you in his car. The nigga speed up and go riding off because he think you gonna murk his ass. You devils know there's going to be recompense.
That's right.
And any of you sissy jakes that don't want to get along with it, if you get in the Lord's way, you're going to get fucking steamrolled.
That's right.
God. For I have sworn by myself, saith the Lord, that Basra shall become a desolation, a reproach, a waste, a curse, and to all the city, and all the cities thereof shall be perpetual waste. God. All your cities gonna be destroyed. They're gonna be nothing but big rocks and the little ass dust. You know, the Most High is gonna destroy y'all and lay your cities to waste. It ain't gonna be a pretty thing to what happens to these cities when they happen to it. It's gonna be like when a whirlwind hit this place. It's gonna fall apart.
Right.
It's not long.
Yeah. This is Zechariah chapter 1 and verse 15. And I am very sore displeased with the heathen that are at ease, for I was but a little displeased, and they have poured the affliction.
Yeah, that's the scripture. Y'all for the affliction. It's bad enough y'all put us in slavery. It's bad enough you stripped us of our heritage. You got us out here calling ourselves black people. You got us. It's so bad. We calling ourselves Wakandans, man. A movie come out, and that's what we living by, man. Our people is utterly obliterated, and y'all for the affliction. Y'all did too much.
Kind of because when chattel slavery ended, that's when the lynchings ramped up. It was worse because you devils, y'all didn't want to kill y'all slaves that was giving y'all that free labor when we were in chattel slavery. And then, if I can add, man, yeah, the Most High gonna destroy these people. That was the Southern Kingdom slavery, but like I was watching his brother GMS Solomon Simply, he made a video the other day about 1492, the Northern Kingdom, where over here being killed off and being slaves before the Southern Kingdom was. So you're gonna have to pay for all that shit, Esau.
They were the first ones in the transatlantic slave trade.
Yeah, they were the first ones. That's right. They are people.
Because they were being shipped over there to Spain and being slaves over there. A lot of northern tribes don't know that, but when Columbus came over here, he was shipping them back over there to Spain.
Obadiah 1:15. For the day of the Lord is near upon all the heathens. As thou hast done, it shall be done unto thee. That reward shall be returned upon their own head.
That's why you had that horrible flood that happened a while back. I don't think it wasn't Fukushima, I don't think, or it might have been, but it happened over there in Gukland in Japan when the waters, it was basically black waters was coming in and ripping that area apart. Was it Fukushima? Because I remember the CCTV videos.
The one where the plant exploded?
No, Fukushima was Fukushima.
Because it was the typhoon that fucked up everything first before the plant started doing all that.
If you watch the videos, it was like waves of black water, like as tall as this light post. You can't see it. Like
a tsunami,
30 feet fucking high, was coming and sweeping down buildings. People was trying to outrun it with their cars, and they got swept up in the water. That's the things coming upon you heathens. You got earthquakes going on every damn day in another place, like it said.
After the damn fires in California, they had their mudslide.
Look at you go over there to Ishmael land. They catching bombs every damn day. All you need is catching these curses. Oh, Deuteronomy. Somebody get that. The curses
30 and 7. 30 and 7.
This shit is being flipped. Oh, you already know.
No, you did not. I did it, Ak. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
This is Deuteronomy chapter 30 and verse 7, and it reads, "And the Lord Yahweh thy power will put all these curses upon thy enemies."
Y'all getting obliterated. Y'all gonna know what it's like to be in chains. Y'all gonna know what it's like to suffer.
That's right.
You're gonna separate your household and break them up. Some of y'all going to the field, some of y'all going to work in the mountains, some of y'all going into mines. Alright? The curses of the Hebrew Israelites is being flipped over. Y'all gonna be being sold. We're not gonna sell your boys for harlots. We're gonna sell your women for harlots, and we're gonna sell your boys for bottles of wine. Hey, Aki got some good slaves. I got this old Yayan, 1,000 years old. I give you that. Give me them slaves.
There you go.
I take it all of it.
Yeah, that's how we gonna do, y'all.
That's one way y'all gonna think about my service going to another man's service.
And on them that hate thee, which persecuted thee.
It's gonna go on those that hate us to persecute you. Man, we gonna have our slave read it. Oh man, that was strong. Go get him. Read him with that one. I want his descendants because I heard he was strong. That's how y'all used to do it like that. We gonna do the same thing to you. You called us by proverbs and bywords. We gonna call you by proverbs and bywords.
That's right.
I gotta get that precept.
You got it.
This is Isaiah.
What's 3 say? You can start. What does verse 3 say? Start at 30.
Okay, guys. This is Isaiah chapter 52 and verse 3. For thus saith the Lord Yahweh, ye have sold yourselves for naught, and ye shall be redeemed without money. For thus saith the Lord Yahweh power, my people went down aforetime into Egypt to sojourn there, and the Assyrian oppressed them without cause. And that's talking about the northern kingdom.
Oh no. Yeah, but I'm using it as modern sense too.
Oh, okay.
You can keep going too. Instead of going on it.
Verses 5. Now therefore, what have I here, saith the Lord Yahweh, that my people is taken away for naught, that they rule over them and make them to howl, saith the Lord Yahweh, and my name continually every day is blasphemed.
You got it. Y'all got it.
Yeah, basically that's was the last verse.
Okay, kind. This is Isaiah chapter 52 and verse 4. For thus saith the Lord Yahweh power, my people went down aforetime into Egypt to sojourn there, and the Assyrian oppressed them without cause. Now therefore, what have I here, saith the Lord Yahweh, that my people is taken away for naught, that Salakia, they that rule over them make them to howl.
They that rule over us make us to howl. All right, we was taken out of our land. We've been displaced. Now we not giving the Most High His praise like how we supposed to, even though He is going off anyway. But the Most High, He wants His praise back now. He wants His Son Yahushua to get His praise now. All right, that's why we coming back to our glory in the name of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. That's why we're waking back up. And then, what are we doing? Since we in our captivity, we here crying out against our oppressors. Y'all been jacking us up since we first came out of Egypt. The first one that came up against us was who? Amalek. They tell you that in Numbers. They tell you that in many different places. So y'all gonna get hands put on y'all. Every last single one of you need us. There's no excuse. You can't say, oh well.
I didn't have nothing to do with it.
Yeah, my family from Switzerland. We didn't put you in slavery. Well, why are you here in America then? How you take your ass back to Switzerland then? And I bet you there were Swiss. Well, they was over here, Dutch land. They have territories here in America. All you devils have pieces in our downfall. That's
right.
Well, you had Jakes that were ruling over there in that land of Switzerland. You
went
had
down
Jakes
somehow.
that were living over there in Dutch land. You know who took them down? You know who fought against them? Who fought against the Moors that were over there in those lands? You know who fought against the Israelites that were over in Ireland? The Israelites that were over in Scotland. It was you devils. When you came back into power, you came up against our people, man. This is a precept to go along with that Jeremiah 49 and 12 that was brought out. This is Psalms. This is Psalms 75, and I'll read from verse 4, but the point is at 8. It says, I said unto the fools, deal not foolishly, and to the wicked, lift not up the horn. Lift not up your horn on high, speak not with a stiff neck. You know, and isn't that how America speaks? It tells you about America in what is that? Daniel 7th chapter. That little horn that spoke with great arrogancy. Verse 5, it says, lift not up your horn on high, speak not with the stiff neck, for promotion cometh neither from the east, nor from the west, nor from the south, but the Most High is the judge. He putteth down one and setteth up another. And the one that the Most High set up, and that's in rulership right now, is Esau, you know, the nation of Edom. And what did Esau do to our people when he got in power, when he got in rulership? You know, he afflicted our people. He put our people in slavery to make them serve that rigorous slavery that the Akim was just reading about in over there in what did you bring out in talking about Egypt? Was that Exodus?
Oh no, that was Isaiah 52.
Okay, kind of was Isaiah. This is verse 8. It says, for in the hand of Yahweh there is a cup, and the wine is red. It is full of mixture, and he poureth out the same, but the dregs thereof, all the wicked of the earth shall wring them out and drink them. So the worstest aspects of slavery that our people had to endure, it's gonna be 10 times worse for you, devil, man. Devil, when we put this hell on you, when you go into captivity, the act was breaking down how you took our young women and our young men, and you sold our women for wine, and you gave our little young men to be harlots. We ain't on no faggot shit, and we'll be in righteousness. So we ain't gonna do that. But we'll take your kids and dash their asses up against the stones, though.
That's right.
We'll take your young daughters and put them in our harems and pop the hell out of them.
That's right.
And enjoy it too.
Yes, sir.
And we want them to scream and lament, man.
That's right.
We want them to cry out.
Yeah.
You know? Because that's going to remind us of how victorious we were over you. All of the hell that you put on our people, you're about to receive it back. You made our people drunk of that cup. You know? So you're going to drink of that cup. You're going to go in slavery. You're going to feel what it feels like to be in yokes of iron. I believe that was that movie, Pompeii, if I'm not mistaken, that just came out. Oh, no. You know what? You know what movie it was? It was Ben-Hur. You know? Which Ben-Hur, that movie is about an Israelite man who was friends with an Edomite man, but they became enemies. And that goes to show you that like how water can't mix with oil, the seed of Israel can't mix with these other nations.
That's right.
The seed of Israel, well, they can't get along with Edomites, man. Like water and or I'll even say oil and wine, as oil and wine don't mix. We can't get along with the so-called white man. We never will.
That's right.
If you see somebody, a Jake in a so-called white man getting along, I mean, yeah, you got some people that try to befriend Edomites right now, but that's gonna happen, man. But basically, in the movie Ben-Hur, you had a bunch of Edomites that were in slavery under the Romans. You know, they were rolling them ships. You know, which they had their own people in slavery too. Matter of fact, I take that back. A lot of them were Israelites, man. But they were played by Edomite characters. They were played by Edomite actors. So the scene from that movie is gonna be real Edomites in slaves in shekels. You know, the same way that they had our people in shekels.
That's right.
And it tells you the book of I got one more. Then I'll pass it back to you, Aki. In the book of Deuteronomy, let's see. In the book of Deuteronomy 28 and 49, it says, "The Lord shall bring a nation against thee from far, from the ends of the earth, as swift as an eagle flyeth." A nation's Yahweh shall bring a nation against thee from far, from the end of the earth, as swift as an eagle flyeth, a nation whose tongue thou shalt not understand, a nation of fierce countenance, which shall not regard the person of the old, nor show favor to the young. Oh, Salaki, the point was in verse 48. It says, "Therefore shalt thou serve thine enemies, which Yahweh shall send against thee, in hunger and in thirst, and in nakedness and in want of all things. And he shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck until he hath destroyed thee." You know, so we gonna put these Edomites in iron. We gonna put these Edomites in yokes and in shekels.
Right.
And when you look at that movie Roots, and you see all of them Israelites marching behind each other, you know, in those chains and in those yokes, that's how it's gonna be in the future for Edomites.
Right.
God, that's right. You know, we're not here to befriend you devils. You know what I'm saying? We in our right mind. We know what time it is. We know that you so-called white people are our natural born enemy. All right? Going back to Jacob and Esau. All right?
Right.
And basically, hey, we the men of the Lord, and we calling you out on your wickedness. You know what I'm saying? As well as all the various camps across the globe. You know, we calling you out, we calling you out as bloody men. You know what I'm saying? As you go through the earth, all you do is slay and destroy the nations. All right? And you basically, you try to, you put that new wine on them, these new philosophies. All right? You give them religion. All right? And you basically turn other people away from their heritage. All right? And, hey, we're just set up, basically, to let you know that your kingdom is going down, all right? That recompense unto you is a righteous thing, all right? And that, hey, we gonna retaliate on y'all devils in the kingdom of heaven.
That's right.
Thus says the Lord, all right? Thus says the Holy Bible, all right? This is Psalms 139, and I'm going to start at 19. It says, surely thou wilt slay the wicked, O power. Depart from me, therefore, ye bloody men. All right, and ye bloody men of today are the Edomites of today, which are so-called white people. They try to cover their, they try to cover who they really are by calling themselves white, but they're not really white, they're red. They put that name, well, white, as a thing because the word white, means pure. But yet, when you look at their deeds, all right, when you look how they move in the earth, scheming, lying, all right, like I say, enslaving the Israelites, okay. Anywhere they go, hey, all they do, they just rape, rob, and they murder. All right, that's the so-called white man's heritage. All right, that's his true history. Okay, he's not no he's not no saint as he paint himself to be.
Well, even all those when they start calling people saints and all that, that's during the Roman Holy Roman Empire. Esau wasn't calling himself saints and shit like that, because Jake knew that they were holy people. Like even Saint Patty, he was an Israelite. He was a Roman slave who escaped and fled to Ireland and Scotland. Really, he was first in Greenland, then he went over there.
Yeah.
So he was a Roman slave and he escaped. So these people, the majority of these Edomites who celebrating St. Patty's Day, they ain't got shit to do with them, man. It ain't even about fucking partying and drinking, man.
Right. We supposed to be in the spirit of mourning.
Yeah, because he was a slave. He was a slave who escaped. He was a slave who escaped out of slavery, man. That's it. St. Patty was not no damn Edomite for one.
Right.
He was a Jake. All them. Saint Nicholas, that was an actual Jake, and he was smacking motherfuckers up in the Council of Nicaea.
That's right.
All these saints. He's always called himself saints. That's only Jake. Jake is the only one who does that shit. Saint Nicholas, Saint that those are all Jakes, man. During the Holy Roman Empire.
Yeah, because we the true holy people of the Lord. All right, holy meaning separate. All right, we're the separate people that the Lord chose. All right, out of all the nations, He set us aside. He set the boundaries according to the children of Israel, like you say in the book of Deuteronomy. But you have Esau today that try to take on that persona. We work on ourselves calling ourselves saints, but now he's put up images. He's through the I'm talking about counterclass. He's faced all the images, or not all, but a great majority of the images of Europe, all right, in various parts of the world, to where he's whitewashed all the images, all right, images that were dark, that were showing dark skin. He paint them white. But in some of the images, like if you look closely, if you Google and whatnot, you'll see like towards like the fingertips or certain parts of the face where the paint is fading. You can see the original image behind that whitewash. You'll see brown, skin, brown flesh, because those original images were people of color. All right, we the ones that rule, what they call during the so-called Dark Ages. All right. Approximately what? Say
it was 1,000 years. BC? Yeah, and it started. Yeah, it was 300 and like 76 AD. Yeah, it was around there because you had rulers even before what's his name, Septimius Severus, like Marcus Aurelius. He was a Jake. If you watch that show, do I give you a camera real quick? If you watch that show, Roman Empire, it shows you that he was a Jake because all he wanted to do was fucking party and bullshit, man. And that's the spirit of Jake. It's party and bullshit until his father died. And he realized, oh shit, I gotta be a ruler, because his father was trying to raise him up to be that, but all he wanted to do was fuck bitches and play around. I only watched a few episodes. It's actually pretty good. It's just taking a lot of time. The whole damn hour. It's an hour. It's a Netflix original called Roman Empire. That's about Marcus Aurelius, and it's about how Jake was coming up to power. They showed in Edomites that they have played him, but it was Jake, and it was Marcus Aurelius and his father. And that nigga was just toying around, man. He was playing until shit got real. They even showed on the first episode he didn't even know how to use a sword. He was just bullshit, man. Until shit got real and he realized, oh shit. Oh. Oh damn. Oh shit. I gotta rule Rome. He got a preset.
94.
9 and 24.
Oh, 9 and 24. Job 9 and 24. The earth is given to the hand of the wicked. He covers the faces of the judgment thereof. This now, where and who is he?
God, that's dealing with a so-called white man. See, 9 times out of 10 you see the word wicked in the Bible. It's always referring to you Edomites.
That's right.
Because that's your middle name. It's wickedness and blood. You know what I'm saying? That's what you do. Your weapon, all right, or your blessing was the sword. All right, so hey, you're just doing what you're supposed to do. We understand. We know that you're the devil now. All right, and then hey, you're gonna use your blessing, to this fullest ability. Okay, but the scripture also said, dealing with the history that you cover the faces of the judges thereof. All right, like I was going into, I kind of class of where, when Esau came back into power, all right, during the Renaissance ages, period, all right, he would whitewash, all the images. He would break the noses of certain statues or whatnot, trying to make it, trying to basically cover up those Negroid features. Because hey, Esau, he knows our true history. All right?
But the reason he did it because everybody knew the color of who the true people were. They wouldn't treat us like that. They wouldn't be treating us like shit. If they knew that, oh shit, the chosen people is these niggas, they gonna be acting like that to us, man. So the Lord had it set up to where Esau covered it. Because if it was like that, they would not be treating us the way it would. They were. That's why over there in Rome, in France, and in them different places, they get treated like royalty. Because a lot of them actually know that who we are. They know that we're the Israelites, man. They ain't treating us like we get treated over here in America. They niggas, goddamn niggas. Oh, even shit. No, damn. In fuck is this goddamn. But there's some Jake's Harlem Hellfighters. They basically won the French war out for America, and they was treated like royalty over there. But when they came back over here, they was treated like niggas. Getting killed. A lot of them got put to death. A lot of them Edomites hung them, and a lot of them Edomites killed them. A lot of them got their ass whooped. They show you that in that movie Detroit, man. Because one of them Jakes came back. He said he was a red tail basically, and they was treating him like shit. So that's why you're not supposed to deal with Esau, man. You leave him alone because he's the devil, man. This man covered you up. He know who he covered up. He know we the Israelites. He covered you up. You think he give any shit about you?
I got something real quick. Just going back a little bit, took a minute to find it. Sirach chapter 30. Because this whole world has basically the spirit of Esau laid on him like a blanket. Everybody want to be Edomite. Everybody think that wearing jeans, baseball cap, and a button up is the way to go.
Bottom
Everybody has the spirit of Esau.
$125 t-shirt.
That's funny.
You got it.
I'm stuttering a lot. It's Isaiah chapter 30, verse 1. It says, woe to the rebellious children, saith the Yahweh Hashem outside, that take counsel, but not of me, and that cover with the covering, but not of my spirit, that they may add sin to sin. That's what these people do. They go to school, the so-called white man say go to school. They get up. They go to college, the so-called white man say go to college. The niggas is drinking, they want to drink like the so-called white man, they want to eat like the so-called white man said you gotta be a faggot. Now all these niggas love faggots, put the rainbow on your car, all this and that. So-called white man say you gotta love everybody, now you gotta live everybody. So-called white man say God and Jesus is light, and everybody believes God and Jesus is Right, they all have to cover with the devil on. That's why we try to tell them about this truth. When we tell them about this truth, it's so hard for us to believe. It's like waking a nigga up out the basement. They all juiced in, got bugs in the back of their neck and shit. You trying to wake them up. They all fighting, get off me, nigga. They want to be immersed in Esau society. And they love the devil more than they love our Russian outside. That's why they got to be destroyed.
That's right.
Like it says earlier in Isaiah, the whole head is sick. That's why you just got to get rid of it. Nah, you got it, Doc.
Okay. Revelation 20 and 7. When then 1,000 years are expired, Satan shall be loosed out of his prison.
So after so the so-called white man, which is the devil and Satan, when they got expired, when their rulership ended, when their slavery ended, they well shit, I just keep reading that. Yeah.
And shall go out to deceive the nations.
Yeah, when they came back into power after that 1,000-year period, they went out and deceived the nation. Ever since Esau's been back in power, he's been deceiving the nation, man. With his money, with who the true Israelites are, with everything, man. Even because the Rothschilds, when they came back to power, they started off with the money. They set up this little bank where people would go in and they'll give them the gold, and then they'll give them a receipt. That's where the dollar bill came from, and it was backed by that. But now it's nothing, because the gold isn't back. They don't have the gold standard anymore, the silver standard anymore. It's backed by nothing. So everything's fake now, man. And everyone's believing it. Everyone believes that money is real, but it's not. Like the word credit. The word credit goes back to I believe. All this shit is fake, man. But these people will go around America thinking that everything's cool, thinking everything's all right. It's not all right, man. It's not all right in the beach, man. This is a shitty, goddamn polluted rest stop bathroom, man. And everybody is partying inside of it because they think it's real good. Something's wrong with these motherfuckers, man. And we looking in like, what they doing? That bathroom is shit in there. There's some niggas in there too. Why y'all in there? And niggas gonna stay in there. This shit's shit in there. Licking the stalls. Yeah, licking the period blood off the stalls and shit, man. That's how they think.
Right. We're trying to clean y'all up with this word, you know. This word is referred to as water, you know what I'm saying? But y'all niggas, you know, y'all like little kids, you know, that you know, have a little kid where, you know, try to give him a bath, you know what I'm saying? He's doing everything, he just running to and fro through the house, you know what I'm saying? You don't want to take that bath, you know what I'm saying? You got to force him, you know, to get in the tub, this, that, and the other. It's a badass kid, you know what I'm saying? That's what y'all 2/3 are. Y'all just badass, rebellious kids, you know? They don't want to receive this word, you know what I'm saying? Because they through this word is salvation, you know? But hey, y'all looking to be, you know, y'all worshiping basically y'all enemy, who is y'all God now. Esau, you worship the white man and all the crumbs that he gives you know? When the most high and the son, they have something, you know, basically greater, you know, bigger for us, but you know, y'all niggas don't want to receive. But I want to finish this up right before I lose my thought. This is back in Psalms. This is Psalms 139 and 20, where they speak against thee wickedly, and thine enemies take thy name in vain. God, you know, even though we're actually the Israelites, the 12 tribes of Israel, you know, what Esau being our enemy, you know, he took the name Israel and made it vain. He made it worthless. He made it nothing by calling us Negro, by calling us black, you know. God. This is Psalms 139 and 20, where they speak against thee wickedly, and thine enemies take thy name in vain.
Yeah, and Jake follow, yeah, and Jake follow right along with them, man. They follow in the same footsteps of the devil, man. But Jake don't get a pass either, man. The Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, they put on that what's it called, that black culture or that Latino culture. That's not the culture of how we were, man. Because eating pozole and goddamn chitlins is not what Israel was eating, man. That's slave food. They were forced to eat that, man. And pozole and chitlins is goddamn same thing, man. Pozole is the Mexican version of goddamn chitlin, and these goddamn Edomite faggot. But
hell no.
I'm glad that's all they did. I don't see nothing else. But that they took them on that culture. They took them on the culture of making the name of the Lord in vain, making the name of Israel in vain, man. They don't give a fuck, man. They don't give two shits in America. America is Jake's home. This is their home. This is their home, man. This shithole, man. They accepted it as their home, man. This is their kingdom, and they want it so. You got something?
This is Jeremiah 17:4. And thou, even thyself, shalt discontinue from thy heritage that I gave thee, and I will cause thee to serve thine enemies in the land which thou knowest not. For ye have kindled a fire in my anger, which shall burn forever. You know, hey, you so-called Negroes, Latin Native American, y'all been far, y'all been discontinued from who you truly are. To the point you don't even know who you are, nor do you want to know. You know what I'm saying? And hey, that's through the will of the Lord. You know what I'm saying? For us going off as a nation, time and time again, you know what I'm saying? We basically pissed the Most High off to the point he just had to cast us off. You know what I'm saying? But through his son Yahweh Shai, he gave us basically a way to salvation by believing on his son. You know, Yahweh Shai, which is the true name, all right, of the Son of the Heavenly Father, all right? His name is not Jesus, it's not Yahshua, all right? It's not, what else do you want to call it? Hayat, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, Jesus, you know what I'm saying? Those are all fictitious names, all right, to the Heavenly Father's Son. His true name is Yahweh Shai.
That's right.
It means he delivers, all right? And who is he delivering? He's delivering, all right, namely the elect of the children of Israel, because those are the ones that truly want out of this place. All right, we the ones that truly signed the contract to the Heavenly Father through his son. All right, because we know what's up, man. And we don't like it here, man. Our spirits get low. All right, but we have to witness all the wickedness that goes on around us. You know what I'm saying? You have to, basically have control of your spirit where you don't retaliate on these heathens, where you don't just raise up on these heathens, but them looking at you crazy or talking something, saying something slick. You know what I'm saying? You at the job, and you know basically that you smarter than these motherfuckers, but you gotta play the dumb role like they know it all. You know what I'm saying? And let shit just pan out and show like you's an idiot. You know what I'm saying? That's how Esau is just a fuck. He's an idiot. All right. That's why he's going. Hey, he's the man that goes through the world. All right, and basically poison the whole earth with him living in it. You know what I'm saying? How dumb is that? You know, to the point he poisons the water. All right, you got trash in the water. Hell, when I was coming down here, I'm seeing trash on the freeway, just bags of trash on the freeway, on the expressway. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, what the fuck is this?
We in downtown Detroit, and it's fucking. We was driving down here the other day. It's fucking concrete everywhere, man. There's no trees. There's no life. There's no plant life. It's fucking concrete everywhere, man. They destroy this entire, because North America, because when like you said, Malak, up north it's a bunch of trees and shit, man. If it's like that up north, it was like that down here. It was just like that down here, but this devil destroyed it. He destroyed a whole land to build this bullshit, man. Ain't no goddamn trees down here. These damn trees are dead, man. And they not supposed to be down here. They cut them, they remove them every year. They take them down and bring them back, and they come back each year more fucked up than before, man. That's all this devil brings, man. It's death. This is not life. Standing on goddamn concrete. This is fucking concrete. This shit hurts your knees. It's bad for you, and it's the worst material you can use. This is a goddamn cave. Big ass buildings, a fucking mountain in front of us and shit. This is a giant cave. Ain't no plant life. Is there plant life in the cave? Little, like this. Little fucking Ain't no food down here. You can't go on no tree and grass shit.
Right. You don't get no light in the cave. You know what I'm saying?
Well, we ain't got it's shadows over us.
You know what I'm saying? A light's supposed to shine without. You know what I'm saying? But right, Esau being one of his his name's Caucasian. You know what I'm saying? You know, he's the natural cave beast. He's a cave dweller. All right. It's in his blood. You know, that's what he's accustomed to.
Yeah, right quick. Yeah, this is how you know this is Esau's kingdom. You know, like the Ock just mentioned. This concrete. It's a sin to really walk on concrete. But this remind you that he's a goddamn beast.
Right.
You know, go ahead, Ock.
Where the beast man, but I'm trying to think that. Matter of fact, you can like what they do like historical montages where you show today and go back like through the years and show how things have so-called we'll just say changed. You know what I'm saying? And right when you go back to when Gad was ruling, you know what I'm saying, you'll see buildings basically just fading away. You see more trees and plant life. You know what I'm saying? As you go back through history,
They call it the industry era. Industry. The year of the 80s was industry, where Esau came with a big block industry like cars, buildings, and all the other shit. Because on Gad and Reuben were over here, they didn't have that. They had little teepees. They lived off the land, but Esau came with the industry era where he brought technology, all this other bullshit. Because it's all bullshit. Hey, like brothers bring out sometimes, all the car parts and shit like that. It goes back to like different Masonic, Masonic symbols and shit. They look alike, man. Cause Esau got all this shit from demons, man. Because the car is demonic. A goddamn car is demonic as hell, man. It pushes out so much goddamn pollution. It's ridiculous. God, kill everything.
Habakkuk chapter 2, starting at verse 12, says, "Woe to him that buildeth the tower with blood and establisheth the city by iniquity." All right, because that's how it was built. All right. Also, with that one precept, woe to him who basically not supposed to build house to house. All right, because there's no. This is not like when we was walking the camp. This is not how people are supposed to live, all bunched up on top, underneath, and all next to each other, walking on this bullshit. This place, wherever you see concrete and buildings, there used to be forestation and animals. All right, this place when they first came, that's why they used the word colonized and frontier. Because when they first came here, there was trees everywhere. There was greenery. There was deer. There was elk. There was bison. It was my cousin. And then how did the point to where we were back then to now, it required a lot of killing, not just of humans, but it required breaking down to the earth. They was digging into the dirt, ripping up everything. But the scriptures tell you, if I can find it in the law, but you're not supposed to just be cutting down trees. Unless you're building a house or unless that tree is sickly and decayed, you're not just supposed to be cutting into trees, man.
This is Job 12 and 7. But ask now the shut up, nigga. God, just keep driving. But ask now the beast, and they shall teach thee, and the fowls of the air, the air, and they shall tell thee. I'm gonna read that again. This is Job 12 and 7. But ask now the beast, and they shall tell thee, and the fowls of the air, and they shall teach thee, and the fowls and the birds. When you look at the state that they're in the situation that the animals are in and everything, it is fucked up. It's polluted and destroyed. They're desolate because you got whales beaching themselves. You got fish. A whale lives in the ocean. If it willingly beaches itself, there's something wrong with the ocean. It got to be a problem in there. It's a giant whale. That's a big, massive creature. Fuck, I can't do it no more. I keep swimming. I keep seeing the same carton of trash down here. Nigga bugging out down there. Nigga bugging out. You got whales in the ocean bugging. They like, man, why is it? The fuck is plastic? What is this shit flowing? He bugging out down there. He looking at shit like, man, I can't breathe. You got a fish in the water saying, I can't breathe. He like, fuck it. I'm on. He fucking jump out and shit, man. The earth is fucked. The earth is fucked, bro. Read this real quick. This is 2nd Ezra 2:9. And salt water shall be found in sweet, and friends shall destroy one another. Then wait. Verse 8. There shall be confusion also in many places, and the fire shall be sent out again, and the wild beasts shall change their places. Because wild beasts are found in cities. Got bears walking around cities like it's normal. Deers just chilling in the neighborhood because their infrastructure or their place that they live is destroyed. So they gotta go into the cities. They can't go anywhere else. They can't go to the woods because the woods is gone. That's like when you watch the movie The Lorax, man. That's a lot of them little kids movies are real spiritual, man. That the Disney Channel pushed out. Well, it used to be. I wouldn't say the ones now, but the Disney Channel movies are real spiritual, man, because they push that out. They used to push that out. That don't destroy the earth, shit like that. Because hey, Malak, you remember that on the Disney Channel? They even have shit not to even smoke a cigarette. But that shit stopped. So that was the earth is waxing worse and worse, man, and it is getting more destroyed and destroyed. Hey, can someone grab 2nd Ezra 6:20?
Right, like just like with deer, for example. You know what I'm saying? When during so-called hunting season, when Esau want to get his rocks off, you know what I'm saying? You have all these deers that's basically they just trying to flee from the enemy. You know what I'm saying? So they run from the forest and end up running through the city. You know what I'm saying? Running through roads where you see deers getting hit by vehicles or whatnot, just because they trying to find some refuge.
They ain't got nowhere else to go.
Right, they know basically Esau hot on his ass.
You got animals out here lost. Deers is lost and shit. They walking. They got their family and shit. They strolling in the city. Where am I? What the fuck is this? Where my mama? Hey, it's deers and shit confused. This world is in the worst state that it's ever been in. It's because of so-called white men. We're made of earth, man. The Lord made us of the earth. We're not supposed to be around concrete in a rock state base all the time, man. We're supposed to be around grasslands, beautiful greenlands, man. Because you get a good vibe off that. This, you just get deaf, man. If you had to sit in a cave for your entire life, you gonna bug out inside that cave, man. Because it's a cave. It's no light. You don't get to see the sunrise. You're just in a goddamn cave, man. That's what we're in, man. Because when you go out and you look at the world in like different spots, it has certain beauties that the earth holds, but because the so-called white man is in power, a lot of it's being destroyed, or you can't see it because it's reserved, or you need thousands of dollars to go see it, and it's for a week, and then your ass got to go back to work, and it's hell on the planet right now. We need the Lord to return and come back. Yeah, you got it. Did somebody get that 2nd Ezra too? No, 2nd Ezra 6:20. They gonna grab it?
I was having to grab something.
Okay. Yeah, you got it.
So yeah, this is dealing with the animals. This is Proverbs 12:10. A righteous man regardeth the life of his beast, but the tender mercies of the wicked are cruel. Once again, going back to the wicked, they say even the tender mercies of the wicked are cruel. You know what I'm saying? So even when he called himself doing good, he's doing evil. You know what I'm saying? With these internment camps they call zoos. You know what I'm saying? For these animals, they keeping them locked up for years on end. You know what I'm saying? And shit, it's a lot of exposés coming out where, you know, they basically not treating the wildlife, you know,
Blackfish.
you know, righteously. You know what I'm saying? You know, where whether they starving them out or, you know, they torturing them. You know what I'm saying?
You ever seen that documentary?
What is it?
Blackfish.
Blackfish? No.
It's about the whales that they got in those auditoriums.
Okay.
They be all depressed and shit because they take whales from each different family and shit, and the whales be in there fighting. They be jack the whale off to have them but they're mixing with different whales, so the whales aren't vibing together. So because they're from different families, so the whales are in there fighting each other. There was one whale, he was known for killing motherfuckers. He was killing Edomite. Because he was Malak, you know the name of that whale?
Moby Dick?
No. No. They had a whale in that movie Blackfish.
I never watched it.
Oh, that was good. But he was killing Edomites. He was known for killing Esau because every trainer that they gave him, he put him to death. Yeah, I think so. It's one of them fucking. I find it.
Right. You want that second Esdras side?
Kind
All right. This is second Esdras chapter 6, starting at verse. Let's see. I'll start at verse 18. And it said, "Behold, the days come that I will begin to draw nigh and to visit them that dwell upon the earth, and will begin to make inquisition of them, what they be that have burnt unjustly with their unrighteousness, and when the affliction of Zion shall be fulfilled." So just letting you know when you're at the times of the end. Verse 20, "And when the world that shall begin to vanish away shall be finished, then will I show these tokens, the books. Then will I show these tokens, the book shall be opened before the firmament, and they shall see all together." It says,
that's basically the point.
God, you know, it's letting you know that we're at the times of the end. All these things are going on. The world is beginning to vanish away. You got it on the tree? Con, you can get that.
The name of the whale was Telecom.
Telecom.
That's the name.
Con, I'm having a brother pull this out in the law because it's showing you the so-called white man. He gained this. He gained this land and dominance in the world through unjust dealings.
This is Deuteronomy, I think that's 21. Deuteronomy chapter 20 and verse 19. "When thou shalt besiege a city a long time, in making war against it to take it, thou shalt not destroy the trees thereof by forcing an axe against them. For thou mayest eat of them, and thou shalt not cut them down. For the tree of the field is man's life, to employ them in the siege."
Con, so you're not supposed to be just wreaking havoc on the land. When you go and you enter a new land, the only ones that you're supposed to chop down is the ones that's rotten and that don't give off any fruit. All right, that won't sustain you. But the so-called white man doesn't do that. He destroys everything that he goes. Whenever he enters somewhere, he has to leave his mark. And what's his mark? Death and destruction. That's how he gets down. You got that? You got the other one I know?
I think that's woe unto them that join house to house, that lay the field to field, till there be no place.
Con, woe to them that join house to house, that lay the field till there be no place. That's the circumstance that we're in. This country is huge. How come everybody is living within an arm reach distance of each other? Unless you go move out in the country. But even then, if you go to the country, those lands are barren. There's no real croplands like they're out there because of why? Monsanto, all these other corporations.
Well, up north it's huge.
Con.
Even here it's huge. I ain't never been there. I've been there once.
Keep going the way it's going, and there won't be anything growing because they damn near killed off all the bees.
I got you right here.
What, you know what I want?
No, I got what he just said. This is Sirach 11 and 3. The bee is little among such all fly, but her fruit is the chief of sweet things. Because like you just said about the bees, it said the trees are the life of a man. Bees are the ones who are I'll say mighty and known for pollinating. Yeah, it's other animals other bugs that do it, but the bees are the chief among them that the Lord set up to pollinate. And dealing with Esau, if we had more time in this place, the bees wouldn't exist anymore. There's a spot over there in Japan because of nuclear waste. There's no bees over there, so they have to hand pollinate. They have to has to walk around. It's a fucking Moabite. They have to hand pollinate over there. It's fucked, man. And it's hard. And they're growing shit and they're trying to live, but it's hard as hell because he has to literally go to each tree and fucking pollinate. You can Google it, but I seen a documentary on that a while back ago. They have to hand pollinate over there because all the bugs that are supposed to pollinate is gone because of that nuclear waste over there. And that's why the nukes are no joke, man. Those things are destructive, man. The nuclear missile is destructive. It just don't destroy. It destroys. It has a great aftermath after. It brings out a lot of heavy pollution and nuclear waste for a long ass time. And that's why the Moabites over there and the Ammonites they don't like you, man, because you fucked them up. You fucked them up for life. And you're the only one. At this point, this devil always says, you can't use nukes. Oh, we're gonna put sanctions on you can't use nukes. But you're the only one who's ever used a nuke. You're the only one on the planet that has ever used a nuclear missile, and you're telling everyone else that they can't do it.
That's real quick. Walmart had 2 days ago started up this article came up. Walmart has filed a patent to make robo-bees.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Try to pollinate the land, but this shit ain't gonna happen. This shit ain't gonna work.
Didn't they say they was gonna do that globally though?
They're gonna try to.
Oh, and this devil, you said that this devil tried to mix ants and bees together, man.
Yeah.
They tried to. I think you sent the article out now.
Trying to engineer ants to do the job bees do.
Yeah, because bees are fucking dying because the devil's in power, man. This devil gotta go. He gotta go. Oh, cross out. You get your precept.
God, this is Matthew's.
Oh,
okay, Matthew's chapter.
Hood.
Oh, Salaki. The water.
You gotta say hood like it's good.
Yeah. This Matthew's chapter 24 and verse 22, and it reads, "And except those days should be shortened, there should no flesh be saved. But for the elect's sake, those days shall be shortened."
So the Most High is bringing this thing to a quick end. All right, because if he didn't, all life on this planet would be extinguished due to the so-called white man. He's self-destructive. He's like a parasite. A parasite can't live on its own. It lives off of others, but by living off of something else, it drains them of their life force. That's what the so-called white man does. Whenever he goes somewhere, he takes, he kills, and he destroys. He doesn't give back. He doesn't create. The only thing he knows how to create is objects that destroy.
And say we wrong. Say we wrong. Look at the history. Ever since the so-called white man's been in power, all it's been is war and destruction, man. That's just a fact of the so-called white man. We out here. We're not just bringing out bullshit against you, man. We're not saying, oh, you're doing these things and you're not doing these things. These are things that you're doing, man. These are things that you're doing throughout the planet Earth. This isn't just, oh, we're saying it. Oh, this is some lies that we're saying. You devils know it, man. This devil told me, said this at work the other day. He said that Mexico is a shithole country. And then I looked at it, I was like, it got some nice spots. And Mexico is a shithole country, but it kind of pissed me off when he said it because he's thinking about the people more than the actual country. And he pissed me off. And I was like, yeah, it got some nice spots. And he's like, no, it's a shithole country. I'm like, okay, well, whose fault is that? He's like the drug cartels over there. I'm like, oh, who started the drug cartel? He's like, Mexican. I'm like, no. He said, oh, America has a little part of it. And I'm like, no, America starts that whole thing, man. They started this drug cartel. They're the drug war. They're the ones who started all this shit, man.
That's right.
They're the ones who started destroying the earth. You got pictures of America, and then there's all the other countries, and they're all desolate. And why is that, man? Because that's the fault of America, man. They pushed that out to all these other nations, and it destroyed them. but now all these other nations are gonna come against you because really America's a real shithole country.
Right.
This is a shithole country, man. Yeah, Mexico and Haiti and all those different places. Yeah, they're shithole countries too, but America is the reason of that, man. Because when America goes over there and reaps all the resources from all these different countries, from Puerto Rico, which means rich port, America destroyed them. Mexico, he destroyed them. Haiti, he destroyed them. All these lands around here, the so-called white man has went through destroying them, man. He went through destroying, man, and that's his whole MO, to bring destruction, man. It is just reap and destroy, man. He's even destroying the America over here. That's why there's what's that shit called, the big one. The reason is that big earthquake that's supposed to come is because you the so-called white man is reaping the resources and taking the oil out of the earth. The oil of the earth is being taken to the point where the earth is fucking clashing together and it's making giant earthquake. If you're taking something too much, it's not going to be able to replenish and come back. And that's what the earth is doing. So it's fucking, because it's two places like this. Yeah, they take time and place. The oil, it would separate them, man. It keeps it lubricated so they ain't fucking smashing together. But the so-called white man, since he reaped it, is in the earth is fucking clashing against each other.
That's like a me with no cartilage. That's like a kneecap with no cartilage.
It's going on board, yeah. There's this dude that someone get I know bro's got pretty fast. Yeah, you got it. And then somebody get Isaiah 24.
This is Isaiah 40, chapter, or this is Isaiah 40 and 22. It is he that sitteth upon the circle of the earth in the habit. Oh wait, spot.
Yeah. Well, it's all muscle. You're hot. It's all muscle size.
He deceive his own self.
Okay, here. This is Isaiah 40 and 22. It is he that sitteth upon the circle of the earth, and the inhabitants thereof are as grasshoppers, that stretcheth out the heavens as a curtain, and spreadeth them out as a tent to dwell in.
God, that's the Most High, the Creator. It said upon the circle of the earth. Dealing with the earth being a spirit, all right, not flat. First of all, that's why they're like that. You see that? But it said, and also, he stretches the heavens out, as a curtain, because the Most High, all right, he's always, through his Son and the angels, he's always creating. You know what I'm saying? That's why the scriptures say, in my Father's house are many mansions, right? Because through his Son, he's always creating, all right? It's parts of this earth that the so-called white man he can't go to. He set the basically Esau has boundaries set, so he cannot pass. So it's no excuse or no reason, for us to be living house to house. All right, one block you got what 20 houses on one block.
You shouldn't have to live in a complex and then hear your neighbor banging this woman, man. That's out of line, man. You gotta hear niggas listening to rap music, listening to Lil Yachty, Tekashi 6ix9ine, listening to Cardi B at 3 o'clock in the morning, Nobody should hear you dealing with your woman. There should be space in between each other. But because Esau crowd us in these cities, put house to house, when the scriptures say, woe to him that join house to house. That shit drives you crazy. really, the only reason you're supposed to come to the city is to do work. Otherwise, we're supposed to be out somewhere having our own land with mile markers between each other. We ain't supposed to be gathered together and cluster up like this. And that's the reason why you got a bunch of wickedness going on. There's a lot of adultery.
Maybe she's scared.
Leviticus chapter 25, starting at verse 1. And Yahweh Bashem Yahushai spake to Moses at Mount Sinai, saying, Speak unto the children of Israel, and say unto them, When ye come into the land which I give you, then shall the land keep the Sabbath unto Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. 6 years shalt thou sow thy field, and 6 years shalt thou prune thy vineyard and gather in the fruit thereof. Alright, so when you're in a place, you're supposed to only, dealing with us, you're supposed to only be in there for a certain amount of years. It says 6 years, and you got to move around. And look at the so-called Native Americans, proof that they're the Israelites. They used to keep the land Sabbath. They were nomadic. All right, that's brothers can look that up. That means when you live from place to place. All right, but mainly you follow where the crops are growing and where the animal herds are moving to. All right, that's how land will grow here. Grass will grow there. The trees will grow back because you following the herd of cattle there. That's how Gad and Reuben used to do it. And then the animals that was over there, you leave them alone. So when you come back in 2 more seasons, they growed up, so then you can eat them. And you follow this herd there. You move back. That's how you're supposed to do it. But the so-called white man, he doesn't do it like that. He sits down, he fucking screws metal bars into the ground. He puts the sewer systems into the ground. Got shit flowing through every damn where. He doesn't keep the land south. That's why everybody's fucked up. All right, that's why everybody, by the time they hit 30, they got testicular cancer developing. They got lymphoma and shit. All types of bullshit. Keep going.
Land Sabbath, right? You know, land Sabbath. Okay. What Gad did y'all bring up what Gad did? Y'all already did, but so what Gad did was what, like every 6 years they farm the land, then they'll move to another spot. So by the time they get back around, it's what back. Yeah, it grow back, but that was like probably 20, 30 years later when they got back in that area. Right, because now that land really replaced itself. That's why the nutrients in our there's no nutrients in our bodies, because a lot of it the land been over farmed. So all the minerals are out of there. We don't even get the gold and the silver that comes in there. So that's why a lot of our bodies the immune system are not sufficient, because that's why we got to go to places like Natural Pets that's in Detroit and things like that, so we can get nutrition or something in our system. Plus, all the mucus that's been in our body from us eating our diet is messed up, and that's because we don't blame this so-called white man for everything that's going wrong with this person, you know, because his whole being is contrary to nature. Everything that we have, we used to eat better than what we did. If our bodies were more stronger, brothers 20 years old, 20, 21, 22, 23 years old, have a heart attacks, you know what I mean, early. Our bowels, our systems are being clogged with this American diet. You know, we're being destroyed, man. They want to destroy us. They got chemtrails in the air, barium in our body, the barium, the metals. It's destroying us, man. Isaiah 24:4. The earth mourneth and fadeth away. The earth languisheth and fadeth away. The haughty people of the earth do languish. The earth is defiled under the inhabitants thereof, because they have transgressed the law and changed the ordinance and broken the everlasting covenant. The earth language and it faded away. That's say, look, the earth is not using this 100%. Actually, the earth is at a smaller size at this moment. When we get in our kingdom, the earth is going to be basically like what Kadash, refreshed. It's gonna be new. It's gonna be renewed. We're gonna have everything is gonna be in order.
That's right.
Purified. You know, it's gonna be like purity.
purified. We're gonna have everything is gonna be in the order that it's supposed to be in. The animals gonna be in their spots that they're supposed to be. You know, we're gonna live our abundant life through the herbs. We're gonna eat proper herbs. It's gonna grow. We're gonna have our slaves. These Edomites, we're gonna have these Edomites make our food, man.
That's right.
Because today, in due time, they're gonna be good. They're gonna be good. I don't know. Some brothers don't want them in their gardens. Some actually, hey, what Joe say? Give me help with that.
Big rocks and little rocks.
Big rocks and little. Hey, it's gonna be they're the rock salt. They're the rock mines, the salt mine. See, that's what the brothers say all the time. They're gonna make big rocks and the little rocks, and he's serious about that. You know. So, and it's to the place where America was a big, beautiful paradise. America, this land was a lush paradise. When this damn devil came over here, what'd he do? He stripped the land. He stripped the land. You got big old holes underground, and they not natural holes. You know, you got the skies, you got nuclear power plants that's defiling the air. You got everything that's not supposed to be in our kingdom, and this is his kingdom, but in our kingdom won't be like that. But the time you got fish that's got mercury all in them, the mercury is getting into us when we eat the fish.
I wouldn't eat shit from this lake right here, these rivers right here, because there's mercury all
up in that it's Detroit River, man. Power plants are all down in that mud, man. It's supposed to be the auto capital of the world. You know they dumped all types of shit
from Canada and
Canada ain't nothing but on the other side of the river, right? A whole nother country on the other side.
Both dumps.
Well, yeah, both of them dumps. And then you got what else do you have in Tennessee? You got back in 1919, you used to have you had what's the boy Aleister Crowley. He was down here, and it's a medical place down here. He used to be down here. It was a pharmaceutical place down off the river. And what he did was, he told Henry Ford this was going to be the age of horse. So that's when the auto company came, and it flourished down there. That fucking wicked ass nigga. When your mama say you're a beast, you a beast, man. You a beast. That nigga, he was the one that brought up that sex magic, even though that's some Egyptian shit that he went into. You know, so he was right off this water, man. It's a medical place down here. It was a prescription they used to do back in 1990. He came 3 times to this city. No, so and then you don't think about the medical stuff. The medical waste that they throw into the river. You know, oil in the river. You know,
antibiotics all up in the river.
Dead fish. What do you got in there to eat all that stuff up? You know, that's where the crab lobsters be coming. We don't have them up here, but you got certain fish that filter these waters. What they doing? They going out there. They catch a catfish and eat it. You know, with filthy fish that's supposed to clean it. Remember when you got a fish tank? You got that sucker. We used to call it sucker fish.
Yeah.
And you used to clean the algae.
Yeah, that's what it is for.
Yeah, but they taking all that, eating that too.
I ain't even.
Huh? Eating all the algae in the fish tank. And when you got a fish tank, the algae are growing your fish tank. You have to get it. Most people will get
a certain fish. Yep.
A certain fish got to eat all that off the glass. But we got catfish that goes and filter all the dead waste off the bottom of it. Man, they taking the catfish with everything else for land. The Lord, Yahweh Shemashah made certain fish for certain things, and you devils made everything a delicacy or something that's okay to eat. So that's why you're gonna have to go down with your deception of our people. We got a scripture.
He saw a fucking fish for catfish barehanded and shit. They got TV shows on now. They'll stick their hand in the hole and they'll grab the damn catfish and then wrestle with it to get it out. No, because it's a delicacy unto them. You know, everything that the Most High, set as a standard of righteousness, they try to do something opposite of that. You ain't supposed to be eating those damn catfish, man. Not only do the catfish come on a period, but it's a bottom feeder.
That's right.
So they defiling They defiling us. They defiling, but Jake know they shouldn't eat crab and ham and shit. Like they heard about it too many times. I know. You know, some of you niggas that ain't Muslim now, your parents was Muslim or they said they ain't eat, and y'all still eat. You know, give me a scripture, brother. Over here. Go ahead. Give me
Okay,
a scripture.
right quick. Book of Obadiah, book 1, verses 21, and serving shall come up on Mount Zion to judge the mountain of Esau, and the kingdom shall be the Lord's. Because reason why is because right now this world's a shithole with Esau ruling, and you know, like Akim was saying, we're walking on concrete. It's a remind him of the cave. These buildings remind him of the caves. The food's messed up, everything else. So we gotta cry out to y'all about Shem Yahshua, because this place is in darkness.
The place and it's gross darkness, and it's covering the people. Yeah. Gross darkness, and it's covering the people. And where we at now, it's a filthy place. Hey, America got a spirit over it, man. America has a filthy, wicked, demonic spirit over it, man. And our people are engulfed in it. They're swallowed up in it. You know, they want to stay down, and these niggas don't want to leave it. Somebody give me Isaiah 30:1 real quick. 30 verse 1. You got something real quick? Go read it real quick. Please help me out, brother.
This is Isaiah 30:1.
Brother got it.
Woe to the rebellious children, saith Yahweh, that take counsel, but not of me, and that cover with a covering, but not of my spirit.
Keep going.
That they may add sin to sin, that want to go down into Egypt, and have not asked at my mouth to strengthen themselves in the strength of Pharaoh.
Because they're what they do. Hey, it's all right for the so-called white man. You know, they go with everything he say. They deal with everything he do, even to the point if he say something on the other side of the world that's like Kim Jong-un, he has nuclear weapons. Oh no, Iran. Oh, we got to go over there. Weapons of mass destruction. What about the weapons of mass destruction you got, nigga? You know what I mean? What about, what about that?
You the only one who done use the weapons of mass destruction.
So this hey man, every day you look at this devil is a devil, man. He is the devil of all devils. They took Detroit out of our hands. Edomites they didn't used to come down here. They would not even come down here, man. They wouldn't even step their foot down here. All of a sudden, they voted for it's an island out here called Belle Isle. These goddamn devils took it. Even though they voted that you
that used to be nigga sister.
They took it. They take everything, man. They gon' get it, man. The Lord ain't playing. I'm telling you, in due time, the Lord He gonna correct all this occupation. He's gonna correct it, man. They want to go down to Egypt. They're worried about. They think America is gonna be the protection for them. Hey, well, how can you protect from a nuke when you got a weak ass defense system? Man, you spreading your people out. You didn't learn from Rome, and that's good because the Most High you just repeating the same cycle that they did, man. Your money is being devalued. Your people selling your plans of what your military, your nuclear arsenal, and everything else. You know, they selling the plans with God of War. You know, selling guns to your rivals. Man, you devils are greedy. You walk around like, hey, the reason they walk around here, they have no issue is because they have no issues. They don't have no problems like other men, right? Like they go through every day, their daily life. They go through their daily life, leaving their door unlocked, a block away from Detroit. You know what I mean? No problem. Beautiful homes on one side of the street. Detroit on this side, and another city on this side. Hey, and that's on the other side.
Stolen furnaces and hot water containers.
I'm telling you, the street that they divided from me, some of them ain't no bigger than this street that you see behind us. And it's a whole different life on that other side. It's beautiful, big homes, man. And looking like Baghdad. Thinking we call it Dearborn and shit. You know, there ain't no other nation they could get out of this season, man, because they assisted. No matter how much they hate the devil, you assisted this devil. Hey, when you in basketball, you know the analogy. When you in basketball and you ain't scored the points, but you pass him the rock and he lay up,
assist.
It's called an assist, baby. You assisting them. There you go. You know, so you ain't out of this season. You got more on that? You got more? What you got? Okay, go ahead. Okay, go ahead.
This is Second Ezra chapter 5, verse 53. And she shall answer thee, they that be born in the strength of youth are of one fashion, and they that are born in the time of age, when the womb felleth, are otherwise. Consider thou therefore also how that ye are less of stature than those that were before you.
Okay, because through the world, the time that we came through, even the apostles went through the cloisters, and they were showing how you know how the cloisters where they would show we call it the Dark Ages or the Middle Ages. They used to have the door handle. Our door handle was like right here. Their door handle was like right here. We have diminished in our size on this earth because of this place, man. It had in the last 100 years, this damn white man has destroyed this place from top to bottom, and he think he didn't do it. Oh, that's them. That's Standard Oil. No, you the same people. We went under because we went under because our people went down. We did wrong. Now you gonna go under.
That's right.
You thinking, oh man, I don't even think like that, man. I just live my life, man. I can smoke my cigarette, my pants flood, everything. You know what I mean? I can do that, man. I didn't do anything, man. That was my past. That's my people. That they did that. No, you are connected to those same people.
That's
because
right.
If you was given a chance, if them same devils was given a chance to do what they had to do, if they had the opportunity, because some of them just, hey, they look, they not in trouble like other men, man. You know, so. They live their little life. Hey man, I'm gonna live on the streets. They can live on the streets and they still have 100,000 in the bank. You know?
That's what they do
Now,
now.
shit, go to countries like Indonesia.
Yeah.
Hey, cause I met a French chick like that. Yeah, I used to work down the street from where we teach. I met her in the job and shit. But basically, her family's rich. I think her brother was sick or dying or something like that. So she just decided that she wanted to just pick up and just travel the world. You know, so she went to Australia. Then she went from Australia to Indonesia. But her fucking family is wealthy over there in France, man. You know? And then she ended up coming here to Detroit. She found a job and then decided that she wanted to go back to France.
Yeah.
But she had a bunch of fucking money.
Yeah.